Yusef, what it do? My nigga Twin. My nigga Mojo.
Oh, it's holiday season.
Oh, it's holiday season.
Swag sick, no antidote. Earrings same size as cantaloupe. Flow with my homeboy Antelope. Goddamn, little shawty got a camel toe. I'm hands on like an iPhone or a laptop or an iPad. So I make money like a ball player. So my pockets look like thigh pads. I'm the man that feel, put the trunk in the real 5 million a year. That's Gucci. Smoke a blunt, pop a pill. Start a line, who cares? Get the popcorn out. It's a movie. Sir mix a lot, sir grips a lot. Got big old rocks on my time clock. Push the button in my top drop, and I ain't even had to go to no chop shop.
You niggas think the same, I think the opposite.
Put my trunk in the front.
That's the opposite.
All red guts, but the paint is chocolate. Steering wheel on the side, that's the
opposite.
Gucci man, south side, thinking
opposite.
Love stacking cabbage, but I'm smoking broccoli. You gon' pay or eat the box.
I'm the opposite.
I'ma break a cutter off, that's the
opposite.
Money don't make me, I make money. These niggas funny, I'm too real. Smoke big stank, got big bank. I'm hard stopping, I'm hard to kill. Make 100 million, God willing. Leave 100 million to my little children. Got no ceiling and no feelings. I'm the truth, nigga, that's what it is. Got 2 million on my ice bill. Rolling cause I'm on 2 pills. I'm throwing money like a windmill. I'm so cold, low in the windshield. In the Maserati on Counter Road. Me and Mojo and I'm blowing droves. You feel the rich I might be. Is your best at it? I think so.
You niggas think the same, I think the opposite.
Put my trunk in the front.
That's the opposite.
All red guts, but the paint is chocolate. Steering wheel on the side, that's the
opposite.
Gucci man, south side, thinking
opposite.
Love stacking cabbage, but I'm smoking broccoli. You gon' pay or eat the box.
I'm the opposite.
I'ma break a cutter off, that's the
opposite.
I was locked up, no sunshine, I'm out and I'm ballin' too hard. Got 2 scrubs, no beat guard. My jury game is retard. Like a 6 shot, I'm fully loaded. At Magic City, I'm getting loaded. Smoke so many blunts, your girlfriend, I thought that her head exploded. It's cool wop and that new drop. Got 4 O's in my soda pop. So faded, I'm so wasted, I thought that I had dreadlock. Make money at a fast pace, don't come out here cause it ain't safe. Roll orange and I drink grape, I can't feel my damn face.
You niggas think the same, I think the opposite.
Put my trunk in the front.
That's the opposite.
All red guts, but the paint is chocolate. Steering wheel on the side, that's the
opposite.
Gucci man, south side, thinking
opposite.
Love stacking cabbage, but I'm smoking broccoli. You gon' pay or eat the box.
I'm the opposite.
I'ma break a cutter off, that's the
opposite.
How I'm upping my lawn game this year. I've been trying to care for my lawn myself, but it's difficult to figure out exactly what it needs, stare at a million options at the store, and try to lug huge bags of toxic fertilizer home. That's why I switched to...
Thank you, God. Thank you so much, man.
Commission.
Thank you for not making me one of these broke ass niggas out here. Thank you for not making me one of these pussy ass niggas out here.
Gucci man,
Gucci.
bank rolls got drama, cause we ain't getting no younger. Come out,
Commission. Bricks.
Gucci man, you fell in love with bricks. Damn, I love my plug. My girlfriend broke up with me cause she said she tired of them drugs. Hang around with thugs, make a move with G's. I'ma stack my cheese, and I'ma sell my peas. Yeah, I'm from the A, a lot of B's and C's. That's Bloods and Crips, can't forget GDs. Paul the trap for a second, I just wanna say thank you. All the money I made, I don't wanna be ungrateful. My ear going crazy like CeeLo. Stack a whole bunch of zeros, but don't go tell my P.O. My dope got a vertical, it jumping through the free throw.
That looks real good on
Skirt.
and the Detroit Lions. Jake Bates now, ready to get this one started. And we're off into
Let's get to it, baby.
On the return, here's D. Alford. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Penix to the air to start us off. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Penix now on 1st down. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Penix here from the gun. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open to short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Penix on 1st down. Got a man, it's Drake London. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
Falcons, 1st down.
Again, Penix to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw intended for Drake London. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 starts. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Complete beyond the marker. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series.
Zane Gonzalez lining up for the extra point.
Gonzalez connects on the point after. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Lions, nothing.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Return starts from the goal line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run.
first down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
180. Value 3. What's that?
Out of the shotgun. Caught. That's caught. Here comes Jameer Gibbs. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That goes for a gain of just 1. And the Lions have a first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Snap. 180.
On first down, it's Gibbs. Get some space around midfield. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions finish off their opening drive. It's a Jameer Gibbs touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Point after up and good for Bates. And the Lions start off well to tie things 7-7. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Alford now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. From the shotgun, Penix. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Extra man in the secondary for the Lions on this 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Cut down the field, it's Pitts. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
New set of downs from 37. 1st and 10, around to Robinson. Gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Devontae Maddox up for that tackle.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around for more from Ford Field on its way. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go now.
Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. That one complete to Pitts. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
That is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to stay worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
That's another.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Penix now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. So we'll set up just shy of their own 45 after that interception and return.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
180.
A start on the ground with Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
180.
Play action here with Goff. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it that direction. How well the defense had that one covered.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 180.
3rd and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, this is one of those times and moments that even though it's been years and decades, I could still hear the great Mike Holmgren saying to me, after I tried to scramble as a QB that couldn't really run like our guy today, and he would say, "Oh, Brock, bless your heart. Oh, bless your heart." And really what he's saying is, don't ever try that again.
Takes it into the 21. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
At their own 21-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Throwing now on first down. Penix. Flushed out of the pocket. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After the sack, here comes 2nd and 11. Throwing, Penix. Called in by Mooney, left side. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. The Falcons take a timeout to their final line. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Here's Penix to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
A 54-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And the score remains knotted, 7-all.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
One last play before the break.
We go tonight. 180.
Looking to throw. Trying for the deep ball. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. Starting from the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He took it all the way. Oh, baby, what a return. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Kick get taken back, partner. Let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Here's Carter on the return.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Here we go.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Short pass brought in. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. It sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Let's go now. Make Chicago. 72.
Staying with Robinson. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a third and short stop.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. They'll run it with Robinson. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I love watching those running backs do their drill, especially in practice where they just keep those legs churning. They keep those legs moving for situations just like that one.
Dumped off to his running back. And they won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Kirby Joseph up for the stop.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And the Lions are there to bring him down. It'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
Let's see what they went with. Third down. To the air with Penix. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the first down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. Back to throw it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
Downfield is fine, St. Brown. He's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
I've been ready since my dad used to tell me you come into the house and give me. He ain't show. Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never asked.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Off to the air now. Screen here for Gibbs.
It's a 3rd and 8.
Ric Flair.
Right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late. It puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Here's Carter on return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. first and 10. Penix here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it's good coverage, contested catches, that really make tight ends a hot balloon favorite.
And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
First and 10.
Penix looking to pass. Back to Pitts it goes. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a pickup with 6. Brings up second and 4.
Penix is going to throw again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they need to get 4 on third down. And again, it's Penix. That one's caught by Mooney. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
And the Falcons.
Penix now on first down. Finds him over the middle. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another Falcons first down.
On first down, here's Penix. He's got it at the 6. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
4 more yards. That's another Falcons first down. First and goal, Atlanta.
Again, Penix to the air. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A gain of 5. Brings up second and goal.
Robinson will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play.
McNeil on the tackle.
Throwing now. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like the receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
They'll line up for the onside kick here. Gotta find a way to get it back. Just a little over a minute and a half remaining. And no luck, the Lions there to recover. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Go to the house with that thing, man.
We all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
At the Falcons' 36-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So second down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for third down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
20. What's that?
Here he is to throw. Really? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Fourth and forever coming up.
Hey, lift! Lift! 180!
Back to throw. This is a heater going deep. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
And the Falcons.
They'll look to throw it. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down at the line. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the line.
Setting up to pass. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Here he is to throw. Called in by Mooney, left side. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
It's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. Just picks up the 1st down, too.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Falcon 1st down.
From the red zone now. He'll get this complete to Mooney. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
2nd and a yard.
It's Penix yet again. Forced out to his right. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Extra point upcoming. This to put it to a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the goal would only tie this game.
17.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to go. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here he goes, one final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. It's intercepted. That will do it. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons, as we'll see you next time from Detroit. It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason, and it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Up next, it's our main event between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Seattle Seahawks. Cam Little out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Seattle. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled. The 29.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They give up the gut to Walker. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. He's running forward, halted after a couple of yards. Tackled there by Jordan Lewis. Nickel look by the Jaguars here. 3rd down. Throw here. 3rd down. He can't escape. Jaguars all over him. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the set.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Now Darnold, 4th down. Throw left side, caught by Shaheed. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. So 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on 4.
First down.
Darnold looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it sets up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing is Darnold on third down. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it up. A possible touchdown denied. That's going to bring up fourth down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on fourth down. That gets him the first. That big fourth down call is how we close out our first quarter. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Now an inside give to Walker. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
This is Walker on second. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get the game's first points here in the second. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Starting at the 10. This will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, 11, have it. Son, this is a hunt.
One's going to throw straight away here. Taking a deep shot here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
They go play action. Lawrence. He's trying to go deep again. Well, a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. It sets up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. He's going to try another deep one here. Well, they had the look. Sherry didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars. Oh my, they're faking it on their opening drive. The fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs.
You know, in these situations, Kate, you got to be a great actor. That time, the punt unit defensively was not buying anything they were selling. That's a big stop on the fake punt.
On 1st down, this is Charbonnet. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
big D tackles in this league. They love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. But once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
We've got a screen to the running back. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They gain 11 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Set.
The give now to Walker. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done. Looks like a gain of around 7. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 11.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Running with Walker again. And we'll have a pickup of 3, which is good enough to make it 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st and goal. Here's Walker. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. They send a tight end in motion. Trying again, Walker. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They move 2 yards closer. That's going to bring up 3rd and goal from the 5.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Myers' kick is good. It sails right through a beautifully placed football.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Red on red. Hey, I'm gun. Hey, Soko. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He throws a bullet to the set. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Pick up there of 39 yards. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Hey, here we go.
Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
Take right open.
And the Jaguar 1st down.
30 left.
Lawrence with it on 1st. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. First time this game they've looked to him. So it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Going deep here for the end zone. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Okay, ready?
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Hey, Lion. Hey, son.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Taking a chance at the end zone. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
All right, this going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Hey, run! Hey, tomato! Cut! Silver!
One final shot before the half. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10.
Easy, route. Here we go.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Buying some time right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run, pretty sound stop there defensively.
Here comes the screen for Etienne. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Jaguars first down. An 8-yard pickup. First down.
First and 10. It's Lawrence. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Trying to find his tight end. And now it's second down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Lawrence trying to get on second. Setting up the running back screen. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. They'll run here. Etienne. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
Right here, Kate, this is where I'd love to see a team go no huddle. He just ripped off a great run, a momentum-changing run. Now get back to the line and don't let that defense breathe.
Lawrence here running a sneak. And he's in for the touchdown. The Jaguars cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone.
Kate, I think 2 things were at play here. Not just the brute force to get it done on the QB sneak, but also the element of surprise to run it on first down. Job well done.
Liam Cohen keeping his kicker on the sidelines here. They're going for 2.
Jaguars will line up for the 2.
One drawn up here for Lawrence. And he will get into the end zone. That's going to cut the lead down to just 2. So he takes it in again, and I know this quarterback is loving it. Give them all 8 points on that series, baby.
And get used to it, seeing it, Kate. It's not going away. More and more teams emphasizing that QB run. Being scorers not just with their arm, but utilizing their legs. And I'm all for it. But I will say this, availability is still the best ability. So find a way to get in that end zone, get yourself down, and put 8 points on the board.
To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Second down, Walker's going to get it again. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
First down from the 42. Staying with Walker. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Straight ahead with Charbonnet. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Motioning one of the tight ends. Walker on first down. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, they're not.
Has him on a quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Here's a screen out for Walker. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down, because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
He's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. And it's a gain of 12 on that one, and that gives the Seahawks the first.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Toss play. This is Walker. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score. They break the huddle. It's second down now. They're gonna pass it here. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted! Devin Lloyd making the play. There he goes on the right side. And the defense has come through. They're in the end zone, and that gives them the lead. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, and the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space with nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Red 80.
Darnold coming back after the pick. This is Cox. That's Cup. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line.
That's good.
Give him 24 yards on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. That's Jordan Lewis. Hits the 20. And this one maybe...
Say,